Well, I don't know if you realize, but World Baking Day is only a week away, and we're encouraging you to conquer a cake that you have never made before. All you have to do is visit worldbakingday.com, choose your challenge. Once you've made it, send us a picture of your masterpiece to baking@expressoshow.com, and you could be baking live on Expresso and, of course, winning fantastic prizes. But because Mother's Day is this Sunday, we have gone to one of our Baking Day ambassadors, Angie Boyd, and this morning she's making us a delicious chocolate torte, perfect to spoil Mom on her special day.
With World Baking Day just around the corner, Ewan joined Angie Boyd in the kitchen to flex his culinary muscles.
Angie, when it comes to baking, I am no expert, but give me a braai any day, I'm good with that. But what I'm really good at is tasting what you are about to bake for us. What are you doing?
Right, today I'm doing a dark chocolate torte, which is a lovely dark, dense chocolate cake. Unsliced, we just put the icing on top. It's also gluten-free.
All right, that's a good thing.
Which is fabulous for gluten intolerant people.
What are we going to need for this recipe?
Ewan, we will need some corn flour, cocoa powder, good quality instant coffee, caster sugar, dark chocolate, the darker the better, 6 eggs, and our Stork.
Well, let's get to it.
Right, first we start with our eggs. We break our eggs into the bowl.
Great stuff. So while you do that, tell me a bit about your background in baking. Where did the love for it start?
Right, well, I've actually been a pastry chef. I started as a pastry chef for many years in the five-star hotel industry. And then about 10 years ago, I moved into making wedding cakes.
Oh.
So that's what I do.
Right, and you absolutely love it?
Absolutely love it. Stressful, but good.
All right.
And then we add our caster sugar.
Fantastic.
And then we're going to mix that up.
All right, easy enough, easy enough. Now, the theme for the Stork's World Baking Day is baking brave. So how did you take that theme and really incorporate it into this recipe?
Well, I would say that it's not so much the torte that is brave, but the accompaniments that go with it. So I've gone with the South African theme, which is the milk tart ice cream, to go with it, as well as a nice orange syrup. So the lovely dark chocolate torte, zesty orange syrup, and the milk tart ice cream.
Great stuff.
Right, we've got our Stork. Now, the nice thing about the Stork is that you turn it over, and you've got little measurements already marked out for you. So we take exactly half of this block. So we measure out 250. The secret is it's not as hard as everybody thinks. I use a microwave. I find that's much easier.
Really?
Yes, and because we've got the Stork mixed with the chocolate, there's less chance of it burning because there's something else added. So we add the two together into the microwave, high speed for 30 seconds at a time. The trick is to stir after 30 seconds.
Be careful not to let it burn. You need to keep a watchful eye on the mixture and really stir every 20 to 30 seconds. Next, to deepen the flavors, mix a 1/4 cup of strong coffee.
Right, we take the coffee liquid and we're just going to fold it into the eggs. Once it's folded in, we then just take the chocolate, and that needs to cook.
Man, that is some really creamy chocolate. I can feel my taste buds going wild already. That is looking delicious so far. What are we still missing?
Right, we now need to add the sifted dry ingredients.
All right, I'll do that too.
I think that's a great idea.
Cake part.
This is for the cake part. So we take the cocoa and we pop it in there, and we take the corn flour,
right,
and we
sift it
just
through.
sift them together.
The great thing about this torte is that it's gluten-free. Fold in the sifted cocoa and corn flour with the egg mixture and stir it gently.
All right, so everything is in there. I think that's ready to go into our baking tin. Now, what's the piece of paper for?
Right, the piece of paper is to create a little disc for the base of the tin so that the cake doesn't stick to the tin when we take it out.
It's clever enough.
Right.
No need for scissors. Simply fold the paper into a square and then a triangle. Watch this.
Find the middle of the tin by turning it over, place it in the center, and then we just tear it off.
Wow. No.
There we have a little paper
That
disc.
is
Put it in the bottom of your tin.
very interesting.
And then we pour the mixture in.
A 23 centimeter tin should do the trick. Pop it in the oven and bake at 180 degrees Celsius until just firm to the touch. Let's see the steps again. Whisk eggs and caster sugar together. Melt chocolate and Stork bake in the microwave and pour the melted chocolate into the egg mixture whilst whisking slowly. Add the coffee and mix well. Fold in the sifted cocoa and corn flour and mix gently. Pour into a lined tin and bake at 180 degrees Celsius until just firm to the touch.
Again.
And over again.
Easy enough. And now the fun part starts.
Decorate the torte with a generous swirl of chocolate ganache. Serve it with milk tart ice cream made from condensed milk, vanilla and cream. Find the recipe on our website. Finish it off with orange syrup made from sugar, orange juice and cinnamon.
And that's it.
There we go.
And that is our dark chocolate torte with milk tart ice cream.
And orange syrup.
Absolutely lovely. Of course, you can make this at home. SMS the keyword Stork to 33728. We'll send you on the ingredients list. This is one baking trial that you want to do at home. I think you've done all the hard work now. Now it's time to do my bit. I need to taste it. How do I go about eating this lovely dessert?
Right, you'll need a big spoon
Okay.
and go for it.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so a little bit of...
Just dig in.
Oh,
Ice cream, a bit of everything.
there we go. Okay, so I literally got a bit of everything now. Heaven. Absolutely heaven. You get all those flavors just combining so nicely. Angie, thank you so much, but it's off. I'm gonna go eat this, right?
The 19th of May is World Baking Day. Conquer a cake you've never baked before. Choose your challenge and bake brave.